In the flicker of the first fires, our story begins. Small bands of hunters, gathered in the growing light, found more than just warmth. They found community. Around the flames, a new word is spoken. A stone is shaped into a sharper tool. In this shared circle of light, our ancestors learned to plan, to remember, and to dream. This spark of ingenuity followed humanity as we moved with the seasons. As the great ice receded, we learned that tended seeds take root. The first fields blossomed, and with them, the first towns. Along the fertile banks of the Nile and the lands of Mesopotamia, granaries rose. To count the harvest, we invented writing. To live together in peace, we created laws. Shared stories and common rules became the invisible threads that wove scattered towns into the first great civilizations, reflecting a new order in the waters of the Indus and on the plowed earth of the Yellow River. This impulse to build was universal. Far to the west, maize terraces climbed the steep slopes of the Andes, while grand plazas in Mesoamerica pulsed with the rhythm of markets and daily ritual. Across the vast continents of the Old World, the Silk Roads became the arteries of commerce and culture. Caravans and ships carried more than spices and manuscripts. They carried ideas, faiths, and disease, connecting humanity in a fragile, sprawling network. We still live on these ties. Our languages, foods, and laws are the living echoes of these ancient exchanges. Then, new sails on the horizon heralded a new age. Around the year 1500, small ships ventured to the edge of the known world, their crews ferrying new crops and old stories one way, and unseen devastation the other. These crossings forged a single global world, but one often bound by conquest and chains. Empires swelled, fueled by the resources of distant shores. Soon, the pace of change quickened again. The snap of canvas gave way to the relentless hammer of the steam engine.
In smoky factories, hours were forged into profit, while in the streets, people raised their voices, demanding rights long denied. From revolutions that shook the globe to 2 world wars that redrew its maps, humanity wrestled with the meaning of liberty. Old empires cracked, and a long Cold War cast its shadow over daily life, shaping our world in ways we are still coming to understand. Today, that global network hums with digital speed. Our choices ripple across the planet in an instant, carried on the same currents that bring us climate alarms and words of comfort. The legacies of those first ships and engines still shape our lives, defining who has wealth, who has a voice, and who holds power. The story of our past is not over. It is the compass we hold in our hands as we navigate the challenges of what comes next.